Hello dear students and welcome to English for Palestine. Today we're going to start with the pupil's book, Unit 10, Reading Comprehension Brand, Text 2, page 104. Okay, now let's have a look at the learning objectives. First, answering comprehension questions about the reading text. Second, identifying the main ideas of the paragraphs of the text. And finally, identifying some pronoun references in the text. So let's start with the first part. Let's go for paragraph 1. Read the paragraph, then answer the questions that follow. You have this paragraph, you're going to start reading it, but before that, let's have a look at some of the questions, not all of them, some of them. Now, the first question is decide whether these statements are true or false. The first one, product identities are called brands. 2, according to Shakespeare, names do not matter. 3, according to the writer, names are not very important in the field of commerce and advertising. And number 4, brand can reveal the difference between disastrous success and huge failure. Now, question number 2, what do the following pronouns refer to? It and he. And you will find these in the paragraph that you are going to read. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Read this paragraph and then we'll come back to check your answers. Okay, I think you have finished. Now let's move to the questions again. Now, products' identities are called brands. Is it true or false? Let's see. It is true. Very good. Now, according to Shakespeare, names do not matter. True or false? Exactly, it is true. And number 3, according to the writer, names are not very important in the field of commerce and advertising. False. And finally, brand can reveal the difference between disastrous success and huge failure. It is false. Very good. Now, let's check your pronoun references. It, line 3, refers to Rose. Very good. Number 2, he, line 3, refers to, yes, to Shakespeare. Excellent, everyone. Now, our next part is going to be paragraph 2. Also, you're going to start reading this paragraph and then you're going to answer the questions. This is a longer one, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes. But before, let's have a look at the questions. Now, question number 1, decide whether these statements are true or false. Number 1, brand loyalty is an important aspect of marketing. 2, the American study proves that product loyalty ends as soon as the product disappears. Now, question number 2, complete the following sentences. Number 1, is when consumers regularly buy a particular brand of product and refuse to change to other brands. Now, number 2, every marketing department dreams of creating. Of course, now we're going to find what is it. Number 3, the results of the survey showed that large numbers of American consumers were, and you're going to fill the spaces, of course, after reading the paragraph. Let's go back to the paragraph. I want you to read it silently, and then we'll go back to check your answers. Okay, now let's move to your answers. Is it true or false that brand loyalty is an important aspect of marketing? It's true. It is true. Good. Number 2, the American study proves that product loyalty ends as soon as the product disappears. Yes, it is false. Sorry. Number 2, complete the following statements. So, what do you think is the first one? Brand loyalty is when consumers regularly buy a particular brand of product and refuse to change to other brands. Number 2, every marketing department dreams of creating, yes, a kind of brand loyalty. And number 3, the results of the survey showed that large numbers of American consumers were loyal to brands that no longer existed. Now, Let's have a break and then we'll come back to complete the rest of the paragraphs. Okay, hello again. Let's go and complete what we have started before. So now we're going to start with paragraph 3. As you can see, we are going to read the paragraph and then we'll answer some questions. Now let's move to the questions before start reading. The first one, answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the goal of the producer? Number 2, what should the producer do after achieving his aim? Question number 2, complete the following statement. People's perceptions are more important than. Yes. Now let's move to the paragraph. I just want you to read it. 2 minutes will be enough for you, and then we'll go back to check the answers. Okay, so let's go and check your answers. Let's see. What is the goal of the producer? Yes, to build up a brand with a good public image. Excellent. Now, number 2, what should the producer do after achieving his aim? Protect the brand at all costs. Excellent. Number 2, complete the following statement. People's perceptions are more important than. Yes, what your product actually is. Thank you very much. Now, paragraph 4. Also, this one is a little bit longer, and I just want you to read it for 2 or 3 minutes. That will be good for you. And pay attention to the word 1 over here. And now we're going to have a look also to the questions. Then we'll go back to the paragraph itself. Number 1, decide whether these statements are true or false. Yes. And number 2, 1 line 2 refers to. Okay. Let's go back to the text. Read it carefully, and then we'll come back to check your answers. Okay. Let's move. Yes, number 1. Decide whether these statements are true or false. 1. Overusing special offers may lead to the death of a brand. Is this statement true or false? Yes, it is true. Very good. 2. A product loses its luxury appeal when it is cheapened in the public's eyes. This statement is true or false? It is true. Very good, everyone. Now let's go to 2. 1 line 2 refers to way a brand can be harmed or even destroyed. Very good, everyone. Now we have another question. Complete the following diagrams. Now I have one diagram into 2 parts, divided into 2 parts. We're going to complete it with information from the previous paragraph. So let's see the first one. The 2 ways that can damage a brand. We have discussed maybe these 2 ways in a previous question. Okay, let's see what are these 2 ways. Number 1, introducing new products under the same overall name that are cheaper. 2, overusing special offers. This is the first part. Very good, everyone. Let's move to the second part of the diagram. The 2 offers mentioned in the text. Number 1, 10% off this week. Number 2, buy 1, get 1 free. Excellent, everyone. So now, dear students, we are going to have our final part of this lesson, which is the task. Read the text again and match the headings with the suitable paragraphs of the text. You have the text. It has like 4 paragraphs. I just want you to give 4 titles for these 4 paragraphs. Okay, that will be for today. So, hope to see you soon, and I hope you have enjoyed our lesson, and goodbye.